Joao Felix is gone, but left a message that caught everyone off guard. Cristiano Ronaldo might not be done shopping. Now he wants Cucurella. Garnacho interested. Xavi getting closer. Donnarumma linked, but there is a big problem. Chilwell no offers, but Saudi clubs are cycling. And now Jorrel Hato is waiting to fly to London. Chelsea are plotting something massive this summer. But what is really going on behind the scenes? Welcome to Papi Knows Football. Smash the like button and join me on the road to 10k subscribers. Let's get into it. We are in deep transfer whirlwind, chasing down Xavi and leaving option open for Alejandro Garnacho, especially if Christopher Nkunku moves on. Let's break it all down. Like Fabrizio confirmed earlier, Xavi has completely opened the door to Chelsea. They reportedly value him at around 70 million including add-ons. Simon prefers the Premier League move, placing us ahead of rivals like Bayern Munich and Arsenal. The bid is expected to be 60 to 70 million bracket. The deal is moving fast. But on the other hand, is a certain Alejandro Garnacho. According to Matlock, Chelsea still retain interest in Manchester United winger Alejandro Garnacho, and the arrivals of Xavi will not necessarily close the door on a potential deal for the Argentine. Fabrizio adds, there is a concrete possibility they go for both Alejandro Garnacho and Xavi this summer. There is a concrete possibility they go for both. They want both of them. At the moment, the priority is Simon. Reports highlight our hierarchy values Nicolas Jackson at £80 million, meaning we don't want to spend more than £30 million for Alejandro Garnacho. This hinges on offloading forwards like Christopher Nkunku, possibly Jackson, to free the room. If that happens, Garnacho becomes viable. At the moment, Simon is the pressing priority. If both signing happens, we significantly upgrade our wing and attacking options. But a double hit depends on timing on sales. Getting Xavi in first, then gauging whether Alejandro Garnacho makes sense. With Joao Felix transfer to Nassr now official, we have issued a heartfelt thanks across all platforms. And his response instantly became the most headline moment of the day. According to Chelsea, Joao Felix has departed Chelsea and signed a permanent deal with Nassr. We thank Joao for his effort across his 2 spells at the club and wish him well for the future. And he replied, "Once a blue, always a blue." A short sentimental message that struck a chord across our fanbase. It was heartfelt, personal, a 6-word sign-off that undercuts the transitional tune of modern day transfer. Fans loved the grace. Across social media, supporters held it as a rare touch of class, aid a dismissive exit. It framed the closing chapter properly, allowed us all, the club, the player, and the fans, to end things with dignity. And while the transfer met our financial needs, up to 30 million plus add-on, nearly 43 to 45 million pounds, it is a symbolic moment that mattered most. Felix words, once a blue, always a blue. And that's what fans will remember, not the goals he scored nor he missed, but his genuine recognition of belonging. And having wrapped up Joao Felix deal to Nassr, Cristiano Ronaldo has turned his transfer radar towards Stamford Bridge, specifically but speculating a move for Marc Cucurella. According to Joao Felix Diaz, after Joao Felix, Cristiano Ronaldo wants Nassr to turn their focus to Marc Cucurella. But here is the straight talk from our camp. There is no chance Marc Cucurella leaves Chelsea. Chelsea has no intention of selling him despite links from Nassr, according to Bobby Vincent. And even more clarity, Nassr didn't send in any loan for Marc Cucurella, and the player's full focus remains on Chelsea, is key part of the Chelsea project, according to Fabrizio. And now an exclusive for Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea are planning to offer a new contract to Marc Cucurella, the key part of the long-term project. Nassr links are not confirmed. No talks, as Chelsea sees Cucurella as important player. Jorrel Hato will be a backup at left back and also key addition as centre back. We have been seeing reports linking Nassr and Ronaldo to Marc Cucurella, but Chelsea swiftly shut it down, branding it outlandish. Zero chance the Spaniards depart. He's deemed untouchable under Enzo Maresca. No official bid, no negotiation, just rumors circulating without substance. He's one of Chelsea's most indispensable performers, played more minutes than anyone last season, instrumental in Champions League qualification, Conference League triumph, and Club World Cup glory. Experts and fans alike sees him as the best left back in the Premier League, perhaps even the world right now. We are set to reward him with a new long-term contract reflecting his importance to our project and squad continuity. If Ronaldo has Nassr window shopping at Chelsea, they are looking at the wrong address. We have no intention of selling Cucurella, regardless of outside interest. Just as we built around him last season, he remains core to our identity. Seeing Jorrel Hato coming in from Ajax provide strategic depth and competition, but Cucurella stays and his focus fully remains on us. Ronaldo might be exploring our roster post Felix, but Cucurella is completely off the table. We see him as a fundamental, future-focused, contract-ready and fully committed to Chelsea. And now this news is bigger than breaking. We are about to land Jorrel Hato. Negotiation at final stage, but it's a deal that's set to be sealed very soon. According to Fabrizio, Jorrel Hato deal is now very close with Chelsea. Here we go, coming soon. Negotiation at final stages with Ajax after a new direct talks today. Hato waiting for green light to travel and go sign with Chelsea ASAP. Equally reported earlier, Chelsea and Ajax has progressed in talk for Jorrel Hato on Monday. Due at final stage, Hato ready to sign a long-term contract at Chelsea, with the two clubs close to full agreements. On Fabrizio Romano's own indicators, everything is accelerating. Personal terms are done, and Chelsea and Ajax are hashing out the fee. And Hato is eager to board the flight to London. Chelsea has opened talks around 40 million euros, and Ajax is willing to accept near that figure. Some reports suggest 55 to 60 million euros, but a 50 million deal seems the working number. Hato skipped recent friendly with Ajax to signal his desire to move. This would mark Maresca's 8th signing of the window, pushing our summer spend to 250 million. After arrivals like Gittins, Pedro and Delap, and departures such as Joao Felix, Nonimadueke, and even Petrovic. At 19, Hato can slot in at centre-back, left-sided central defence, giving us tactical flexibility. Marc Cucurella logged in more minutes than any other outfield player last season, 54 appearances in total, and Maresca wants to avoid burnout. Hato eases that burden. Hato's youth leadership, Ajax's youngest European captain, and defensive awareness makes him perfect for a blend of youth and experience. According to insiders, his profile reassures us and retain healthy competition across the backline. Both clubs are expected to finalize fee and clear paperwork within days. Hato is likely to fly to London as soon as Ajax gives the go-ahead. Once signed, he will slot into preseason and form part of Maresca's tactical plan, likely rotating with Levi Colwill and Marc Cucurella. PSG are reportedly opening the door to the sale of Donnarumma, and we have been named among the club interested. Nearby, Paris are close to selling the replacement in Chilwell. Yet, let me explain, this transfer is nearly impossible, thanks to our strict wage structure. PSG are preparing for Donnarumma's exit as they close in on Leo's Chilwell as his successor. Talks with keepers are advanced, and a 40 million deal is imminent. Chilwell is seen as a long-term fuel for Donnarumma's spot. At the same time, negotiation over a new deal with Donnarumma has stalled. He reportedly wants 10 to 12 million euros per year, while PSG offered only 6 to 7 plus bonuses. And according to reports, PSG has opened the door to the sale of Donnarumma, and the club are preparing for his departure. Chelsea are amongst the club interested, with Fabrizio confirming the signing of Lucas. Paris Saint-Germain are close to reaching full agreement with Chilwell. Agreement done with the goalkeeper and deal at final stage between clubs, with Nassr Khalif on it with Oliver Leighton. Reports confirm Chelsea among the team eyeing Donnarumma, alongside Manchester United, Bayern Munich and Galatasaray. However, sources say Chelsea interest is present but cautious. No official bid has been made yet, as the move faces serious hurdles. But here is why this deal is almost impossible for us. Donnarumma reportedly earns 12 million a year, which dwarfs our wage ceiling. At Chelsea, we typically negotiate base salary of 60k to 150k, with performance-based incentive structures to retain the compliance with PSR. While PSG appear ready to move on, and Chelsea are technically in the pool of interested suitors, the realities of our wage structure makes this an unrealistic pursuit. Bringing in Donnarumma would blow our wage cap and threaten FFP compliance. Unless massive contract reshuffles are made, in my opinion, this transfer is nearly impossible for us. His salary doesn't fit our model. And the saga of Ben Chilwell continues. Chelsea are seriously trying to offload the left back, but no club has officially come in yet. Meanwhile, reports suggest that Neom SC has internally discussed the move, but Chilwell preferred to stay in Europe. Let's break down what's going on. Chelsea are reportedly struggling to offload Ben Chilwell, who is earning a hefty 200k per week on a contract that runs until 2027, despite being frozen out under Enzo Maresca. No offer has materialized, even from Turkey, where they hope to find suitors. Chilwell was relegated to the training ground, left out of the Europa Conference League squad, and barely played for us last season. With his only appearance last season came as a half-time substitute in a Carabao Cup win against Barrow. But according to secret scouts, Neom SC has internally discussed a move for Ben Chilwell as they explore options to strengthen at left back. The England international is on their list, with the club confident they can meet his high wage demand. A major obstacle for most European sides. However, Ben Chilwell currently prefers to remain in Europe Club-to-club talk are yet to begin, but the situation is being monitored. And that means, while Saudi interest exists, Chilwell ambition remains firmly Euro-based, meaning Neom SC approach remains speculative at best. And here is why this exit is so tough. First, wage structure. Chilwell's salary is one of the highest at Chelsea, 200k a week, making him a financial burden without a partner club willing to match his wages. Clubs in Turkey has historically taken high earners, but in his case, interest evaporated. And secondly, injury concerns. Chilwell has struggled with recurring fitness, missing out over 100 games since 2021. That history has made many clubs wary of taking him, even on loan. Chilwell spent the rest of 2024-2025 season on loan at Crystal Palace, and while he's featured 8 times and picked up an FA Cup winners medal. But the loan didn't include a buy option. Chelsea are eager to offload Ben Chilwell, but the combination of his astronomical wages, fitness concern, and the player's preference to stay in Europe has left them with 0 concrete offers. The loan remains the most realistic path in the near term. But until he takes a wage cut or a willing buyer emerges, this deadlock may persist. So that's the video. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.